In a world where the marks think they know better than the wrestlers and the bookers, the Fantasy Booking Institute exists to pretty much do exactly that. This is a visit from the FBI.
This is Dan the Dad, and you should listen to Raw and Order or you're grounded.
Welcome to another episode of the Fantasy Booking Institute, your weekly dose of pro wrestling fantasy booking. I am your host, Detective Mark Smarts, and I'm joined as always by my partner in crime fighting, District Attorney Vincent K. Faye. What's going on, man? How are you?
I had my first experience with sinus irrigation,
Oh.
which is equal to sinus irritation. Huh? Huh?
Yeah,
That's
but
the
it's
best-
worth it. It's
the best joke
weird,
I got tonight.
but
Sorry.
it's yeah, no. As you guys can tell, my voice isn't actually any better.
Why not?
I don't necessarily know if it's worse, but it's not better.
Should I not have taken your advice and done sinus irrigation?
I haven't been doing that recently, but to be perfectly honest, it's not my sinuses that are problem now. It's just my throat.
Oh,
So
I can help with that.
oh, go in deep.
Yeah, we're gonna have a conversation with doctors about your throat.
Deep throating.
Deep conversation.
Deep throat conversations. Deep in the throat. Also joining us, audio only, JL from up north. What's going on, man?
Hey. It goes. It is fantasy booking. It's been a hot minute. I think I was here last time I was there. So I'm good. It's our first fantasy booking of 2022. So pretty exciting.
Our first fantasy booking of 2022. And not going to be our last by any means. But so it also by default will be our best fantasy booking of 2022
and
so
our
far.
Worst.
And our worst, but also our best so far. So, and I'm trying out a new thing today. Right now, you're gonna see at the bottom there is a scrolling little list of names there. Those are the latest people who've clicked that little follow button on Facebook, right? So, we've had a little
Charlie,
bit of explosion.
Ryan, Mervin, Xavier,
of Facebook followers. And so I thought, let's go ahead and put them out there. So if you are one of our recent Facebook followers, your name will start scrolling across the bottom there. And I'm going to try to keep updating it every episode. So hopefully you'll see more and more names come across there.
Rylan!
Yeah, right
you guys
there.
Are great guys.
I will say one of these names may or may not be my mother. You will let you.
Eddie. Yeah.
Yep. Good old Michael Flonis. Jimmy James.
Yeah.
Well,
and
Melvin Yon the third.
My mom, Chad Dodson Jr.
Yeah. I'm relatively certain that some of these names are fake.
You think?
but still worth having out there. Because some of them are definitely real. I will admit, one of those names going across the bottom there gave me a heart attack about a week ago, because it's the name of my new boss. And I was like, did my boss already find this fucking thing? But then I checked the profile, and it's not actually my boss. It's a guy from far away. So.
Unless he's scamming you.
Yeah, unless he created a totally fake profile page with his real name. Yeah. I'm gonna create a fake profile, and I'm gonna say I'm in South Carolina, and I'm gonna put a fake picture up, but I'm gonna use my real name.
Well, you clearly don't think it's him.
That's not where the guy's from that fits his name.
That's like fucking genius brain is what it is there. So.
Anyway,
but
also some watchers from France. Thanks for using our VPN that doesn't sponsor us yet.
Yeah, lovely small village in France.
Yep.
But anyways, so we're gonna go ahead and continue to have that kind of scroll across the bottom there.
Nice.
So if you recognize your name or see your name, great. And if you're not already following us on Facebook, what are you waiting for? Head on over to Facebook. Just go facebook.com/raw and order
Dan
WBU, or you can do
podcast.
the @Pissant podcast on Facebook and find us that way. So I don't know if you
Yeah.
actually can do the facebook.com/Pissant podcast. I think
Yes, you can.
Facebook.com/Pissant podcast. I think that works. Anyways, it's right there. You can find us and go on to Facebook. Yeah, right there on his head, his invisible hat. And follow us there so your name can be on that little list. I would do it with YouTube followers, but YouTube is silly and won't actually give me the names of the followers on YouTube.
And you know, we respect your privacy as well. If that's what you want.
So much so that I'm putting your name up on the screen.
No, not the YouTubers.
Well, yeah. But I would. If you gave me the option.
We're putting your fake name up on the screen.
But anyways.
Your kayfabe name.
I'm actually surprised YouTube doesn't have that or allow you to see. Like likes and dislikes I maybe get, but for actual subscribers, you don't actually know who subscribed to you.
Yeah, as far as I found, you can't see their actual names. You can see the number, but you can't see the actual names. And in fairness, I'd really rather, as much as I like these, I think it's like 230 followers on Facebook. I would love for those 230 to also go over to YouTube and follow us there. Subscribe to us on YouTube.
Nope.
That would be the better way to do things. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and get in. If you're new to the Fantasy Booking Institute, the rules are simple. We're going to take turns challenging the others to book some unknown and often unlikely scenario in the world of professional wrestling. We do not discuss these in advance, ostensibly because we think that makes it better, but in reality, mostly because we haven't thought of it until we go live.
Yep.
So, but yeah. On that note, before we get into everything, I do like to take this moment to remind everyone that Raw and Order is part of the Tatnus Co. podcast network. So after the episode is over, you can go down to the doobly-doos on the episode. You can click the tatnusco.com link, and you can head on over to Tatnus Co. and see the other shows in the network there and let them know that we sent you.
And stuff.
Yeah, and stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and open things up to the floor. If DA Fave or JLB would like to go first with the fantasy booking, I can see DA Fave rubbing his hands like he's got something maniacal ready.
Ready?
No, I'm not, but I
JLB, you got something?
Well, you look like you're ready to go, so by all means.
No.
Oh, okay.
Give you the chance.
I
am ready, but I also don't want to leave a lot of window for retaliation.
Okay, I feel like yours is gonna be fun though. So, well, we can do mine. Guys, create me. I'm sick and tired of the tag team division in the WWE currently. Like, just fed up. I literally don't care about any tag team aside from maybe RK Bro, and then if Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins becomes a tag team, and like I stopped caring about. Okay, granted, the New Day Uso match was I still didn't even watch it yet. Was apparently really fire, so that's great. But we hardly get any of those matches, especially on Raw or even on SmackDown for that matter. So, guys, I would like you to create me 3 tag teams off each brand. Or one of you can take each brand, I guess, if you would like. But unlikely tag teams, I guess, if you will. In the sense that it's not like, oh, well, I still want the New Day and I want this. Give me 2 wrestlers you would like put together and maybe just a short little thing on them, what maybe their name might be or how they got together. I'll let you do what you need to with that, but yeah, because I'm tired of what we have. It's boring. If you want to do 1 woman tag team, that might be fun because Lord knows we need a woman tag team.
A one-woman
Everywhere.
tag team? Well, that's just a singles.
You know what I mean. Stop it with your semantics.
I'm just saying.
Brianna Strowman.
So yeah,
Okay.
go.
Okay. So I'm first. I'm just gonna open it up. DA Fabe, do you want to choose a brand or do you just want to pick from any brands?
Let's choose a brand.
Okay. Do you want
So we
Raw
got
or
or
SmackDown?
Right? Without looking at the rosters, I will take SmackDown.
SmackDown.
Smaller
Okay.
roster.
So then
I'll
I
take the
am
smaller
on Raw.
roster. Yep.
Okay.
You got more people to work with.
I do.
I'm kind of
It's-
pigeonholed.
Yeah.
on
That's.
purpose.
I mean, I don't know. It's something to have more people to work with.
It's a valid point. Dum, 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 dum.
Good Lord, there's like 6 or 7 tag teams on SmackDown.
But they're all trash. Or like
Really? Eric and Ivar are trash. We'll just discuss this while he's thinking. I've got
Yeah. I mean, I would like to point out that
well, I mean, they're all being booked trash. Fine. And maybe
Yeah.
I should have
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's at least arguable, but you know.
Yeah, I'm not saying like the Viking.
I do not
Raiders
have a
are
roster
trash
large enough to create 3 tag teams. It doesn't look like that aren't already with the ones that are already in existence.
Or I mean, you could swap, I guess. Like I don't know, like or give me a tag team you would
Nope.
maybe like to see.
Nope, I'm going with what I got. I
No,
can
no.
do this,
All right, I have faith
but
in you.
I'm just letting you know. I may have to steal. Nope. Okay. Yep. I'm okay.
No.
I'm
Okay. So, I don't have a name yet for it, but my first tag team is going to be a rechristened Dominic Dijakovic. Going back to that, none of this T-bar shit anymore.
Nice.
And good old Finn Balor. As a team.
Oh, nice.
I don't have a name yet, but I think something along the lines of Big Little.
Wow.
You know, or something. Just cuz, you know, big guy, little guy. I don't know the best word for it though. But
That's
I
fair.
just think that would be an absolute fire tag team.
That does sound like a good time.
Just the big guy to throw people around and still be able to hit like crazy flip-de-doo moves. And then, of course, Finn Balor to do what he does. I think it would open up Finn Balor to be used more because, I mean, what the fuck are they doing with Finn Balor?
Straight up.
Who the fuck is this?
Who the fuck
Yeah.
is this?
Sometimes you can say that about the main roster.
Yeah. I mean, and the thing is, you know, we know that Vince is probably never going to give Finn Balor another run with the top title, whether it's Universal or WWE, right? Because he's too little. He's never gonna. He'll use him to play. Maybe he'll like to throw it out there. Everyone's Finn Balor's got a shot and make people for kayfabe, think maybe he's got a shot. When he doesn't,
Yeah, they might pull like a Cesaro on him with
Mhm.
Seth, you know.
but
I'm
But
just
to
going to
put-
let you keep talking to nothing now. See there.
but putting him on the tag division gives him at least something to do, and you know, they don't necessarily have to worry about his size on the tag division.
Yeah, that's true.
So do we want to alternate turns here? You got Finn.
Let's go ahead and
Finn.
alternate. Yeah.
Okay, that'll buy you some time. I
Yep.
do want to just quickly give a rundown of the SmackDown men's roster. Because this is interesting. So I have Adam Pierce is not technically wrestling right now, so we're not going to include him. I have Angel, who is, well, he's with Humberto, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I have Cesaro, who technically does not have a partner.
right.
So Cesaro's one. I have Drew Gulak, who does not have a partner. I have Drew McIntyre, who does not have a partner. I've got Eric, who has a partner named Ivar. With the War Machine, the Viking Experience. I've got Happy Corbin, who
Kind of has a
does
partner.
what?
Kind of has a partner.
Yeah, has a
Yeah.
partner in Madcap Moss. I've got Jinder Mahal, who's got Shanky, so that's out. I've got King Woods, who's got Kofi Kingston. I got Mace all alone. I got Mansoor all alone now. No longer partnering with Mustafa. By the way, I also have Mustafa Ali. Number
Nice.
4, I've got Rick Boogs, who kind of has a partner in Shinsuke.
Mhm.
Have they ever tagged?
Yeah,
They have? I
Have
don't
they?
think so.
yeah.
I wasn't even 100% sure Rick Boogs has actually wrestled on the main roster.
That no, I think he has. I feel like
I'm
I've seen him in a
tagged
match.
I wasn't 100% sure. I'm not saying I didn't think he did. I'm just saying that I hear that and I go, I know he's played guitar.
Yeah, that's it.
About all I know.
Just
I've
claim
got
the fame.
Ricochet, who does not have a partner. I've got Ridge Holland, who has a partner. in
And a
Sheamus.
broken face.
And a broken
Broken
nose.
face.
Yeah.
I got Sami Zayn, who does not have a partner.
Nope. Brock Lesnar,
Who is now on Raw.
Who's now
who's still a free agent.
he's
And
still
I've got
he's-
Shinsuke, who's
Hey,
got Sami
he's-
Zayn. So,
he's
or who's
still
got Rick Boogs.
I'm going to point this out just to support DA Fabe here. All the reports say that while they're going to pretend he's a free agent, on the internal roster, he's listed as a Raw superstar now.
He is
Oh,
not-
really? Okay.
He is not listed as a SmackDown superstar.
Or just the free agent area. Okay.
All right. So, if I'm going to limit myself to only those 6 available people without a partner,
There's more wrestlers than that, though. No.
most of them have partners. Most of them have a guy that they're with. Could I easily see Kofi in a singles run? Sure. Have we seen Jey Uso in a singles run? Yes.
Mhm.
But I'm going to go with the 6
Hmm.
that currently don't have really anybody you call a partner. So as much as I want to use Ridge Holland with several other people, I'm going to leave him with Sheamus because that's what I got. His most recent match was with Sheamus.
Yeah.
And a broken nose.
Mm.
And if I suppose you could say Ricochet and Drew McIntyre are our team because that was their most recent match. But that was
Ricochet
Nah.
and Cesaro.
Cesaro.
Oh yeah, Ricochet and Cesaro.
Yes.
So that was their most recent match. But I ain't doing that.
No.
'Cause
And,
now
and
I
that
have
and that was kind of a special team up.
yes.
Whereas Sheamus and Ridge Holland have been repeatedly teaming together to do things. So I'm going to point out the Raw roster is really not a ton better than that. I'm going to be honest with you, right? There's a few that come out, but AJ Styles until recently was in a tag team. He's not now, so he's out there. Akira Tozawa, he's open, right?
Mhm.
Angelo Dawkins, part of the Street Profits.
Yep.
Apollo Crews with Commander Aziz.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, because he's
Mhm.
been more of a support character. But yeah,
Austin Theory is on his own. Big
Well,
E
he's
is on his
Vince's
own right now.
tag partner.
Bobby Lashley's on his own. Brock Lesnar. Those are all the main eventer there. But then you got Cedric Alexander with the Hurt Business. So he's got a partner. You've got Chad Gable, who's got Otis as a tag partner. Damian Priest is solo, but Dolph Ziggler as Bobby Roode as his tag partner. Dominic Mysterio as Ray as a tag partner. Edge
Oh my
is
God.
on his
Ray
own.
and Dolph would be an awesome tag team.
Finn Balor's on his own. Gable Steveson hasn't actually, wrestled,
Debuted.
so we don't know. Kevin Owens is kind of on his own, but might technically be in a tag team with fucking Seth freaking Rollins. So The Miz, now on his own, until recently had a tag team. But then they broke it up and then fired the other guy. Montez Ford, we've mentioned. MVP.
They did not understand the assignment.
They did not. MVP is not really an active wrestler, although he's technically an active wrestler. So, Omos, we mentioned until recently was in a tag team. Randy Orton, he's tag champion with
Bro,
right? Reggie apparently is now partnered up with Dana Brooke for whatever reason. I don't fucking know why, but technically a single star. R-Truth technically singles. T-Bar technically singles, and Veer, who hasn't actually debuted technically,
right,
by himself.
So, although they've been airing the vignettes for it. So at that point, you got
the vignettes
or
are also a big
vignettes.
part of it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 total, but most of those are
plus
in the
the
main
woman.
event. Yeah, I haven't talked about because he didn't mention the women. We weren't talking with the women at all.
Yeah,
But,
I mean, I don't even know who the women's tag champions are.
That's a valid point.
Oh, yeah, nope. I know who they are because they wrestled yesterday.
Zelina and Carmella.
Zelina and Carmella.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
I, for some reason, was thinking of a SmackDown tag team.
I have to point out though, I think they're the only permanent tag team right now in the women's division.
Ash and Rhea, bro. Not Ash. Ash and Rhea, yeah.
Yeah, Nikki ASH and Rhea, but they technically broke up because Rhea was going to go back into the main event picture, and then they had them come back together. So I don't necessarily consider them a permanent tag team.
Oh, you and your semantics! I swear to God.
All right,
but
so the first
they broke up Tamina and Natalia.
Yeah.
So that's not a thing.
The first tag team is going to be one of two guys who turn over a new leaf. And this new leaf is going to be a charitable leaf that they're pursuing. And Mace and Mustafa Ali are going to be called the Locks of Love.
The Rocks of Love.
Locks.
Oh, okay. Sounds a bit less romantic. Perfect.
And they will put people in submission holds and attempt to shave their hair to donate it to Locks of Love.
I like it. Almost kind of like a weird RTC kind of thing.
Yes,
But not.
They will have taken this unjustified. They're never going to cut their own hair. No. Which they have beautiful hair.
Mm-hmm.
But instead, they're going to cut other people's hair.
That's it.
And they're never going to succeed at that.
Oh.
But they really want to donate to this cause, even though both of them have more than enough long hair to donate to that cause if they so choose. But,
that'd be a nice comedy skit for a while, though.
Yeah. And they're big dudes. They're both. Mustafa's a good wrestler. We don't really know what Mace can do or Dio can do.
Yeah, I don't know about Mustafa being a big wrestler. A good wrestler, yes.
Good.
But...
That's what I said. A good wrestler.
Oh, okay. If I said big.
Mace is big.
Yeah.
So
I don't have
Mustafa
much
can set it
confidence in
up,
Mace,
and
but...
then Mace sets up the submission hold, and Mustafa goes out and gets the clippers real quick.
That's awesome.
They are the locks
Of
of
love.
love. And you can maybe pull a year out of that, and then they lose a hair match, and they both get their head shaved. And their hair gets donated to Locks of Love.
Nice. That's a good way to end it. And then they're like Connor's Cure all over again.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they can be like, well, now we can't do that. So we're going to work with Connor's Cure.
There you go. Hey, that'd be kind of good. At least it'd be a good PR move. They might go into
bring
like
something to the forefront. You got long hair?
That's-
You want to make a donation? We're going to try and donate Ginger's hair tonight.
And Veer will finally debut rather.
Right at the beginning of the show. They're like, we're going to donate this person's hair tonight. Like, they'll say, we're going to donate, I'm going to think of a short-haired guy, Happy Corbin's hair tonight. Dude's bald. Like, nope, we're going to get it.
I might be down to watch that if they make that as comedic because Mustafa Ali can be pretty funny. So.
Well, then
Not-
you get the good performances in the ring still.
Yeah.
You have them focused on the wrong thing instead of winning. They're focused on
Cutting the hair.
we're gonna do good charity for people. You need to stop this. And raising awareness of an organization that provides wigs for kids with cancer, which is really, really cool. This is our PSA moment for the night. Locks of Love is a really cool organization that I cannot tolerate. I don't love children enough to grow my hair and have it touch my ears. So I would suck for this. But Drew McIntyre, you're not going to lose to these guys, but that's okay. That's what I got for this first one.
Nice.
Smarks, it's your turn.
I like it.
I've got one half of the tag team, but I've got to figure out the other half. So give me a second.
Jesus, all that Locks of Love talk, and you're still searching?
Yeah, it's got to be just right.
I feel like Smarks is probably getting pretty close there to being able to do some Locks of Love.
Locks of Love.
Probably.
Oh, no.
It
Oh,
is.
Jesus. Look at this Sami Zayn looking motherfucker.
He's knocking on the door of it. I mean, he really is.
If I remember correctly, they have to be able to cut off, I think, at least 8 inches.
I believe is 8
Yeah.
inches. Which means you would be bald.
Yeah, they'd be basically cutting it off the bottom. So, I have to go just a little bit longer, but
You don't have to, but most of the guys I know that go long hair and then go short again, they do the donation because it's, doesn't cost them anything.
Do you have to do the haircut all in one shot, or can you just save your like?
They take the 8 inches in one shot.
yeah, they have to cut off at least 8
You
inches.
can't make even a short wig with 4 inches.
Mhm.
No, okay.
Because of how much wastage happens when making a wig, because you basically have to tie
Stitch
these
it
little
in.
knots and stitch it in, and so you lose 1 to 2 inches off each strand of hair, no matter what. And then once it's put together, then you've got to trim it up and style it, right? So that's going to lose some off the other end. So to me, and especially since a lot of the kids battling cancer that need these wigs are usually little girls who want longer hair.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right. Here's the deal: is this isn't meant to be
Depressing?
specific or
Because
whatever.
I'm
but
depressed.
the simple fact is, a little boy gets cancer and loses his hair. He probably doesn't get a wig. Probably doesn't want a wig.
Probably gets a cool hat.
Gets a cool hat and rocks the short hair or the no hair look, and it's fine. It's It's the girls who we've built their hair as so much of part of their identities. That,
Oh my
that
gosh.
feel this.
They take Happy Corbin's fedora and give it to somebody with that. That'd be fantastic. Then he's like, I'm happy, but I don't have my fedora. It went to a better cause. Stop it.
Okay. So I think we're gonna take two people and we're gonna take their love of the 24/7 title and they're gonna bond over it.
Yeah, they are.
It's gonna be R-Truth and Reggie.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
It was gonna be R-Truth and someone else, but I just couldn't find anyone else that quite fit as good as Reggie did. So
Oh, really? Considering they both argue with each other all the fucking time? You're just
be-
gonna throw Tozawa under the bus? You piece of trash?
Tozawa doesn't fit in this tag team. It just doesn't. It doesn't work with him.
Why, he's not black enough?
He's not flippy enough.
He's pretty flippy. You guys underestimate
He's not
Tozawa
flippy enough.
all the time.
Reggie does all the flippy.
Reggie's too flippy. Reggie's
Reggie
too
does
flippy.
all the flippy, and
Not to
R-Truth
mention,
does the splitties.
They have a built-in name of Reggie Truth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm.
That's
The
what
Reg
the R
Truth.
stands for. They can act like the entire time. It's always stood for Reggie.
Definitely not Ron.
No.
No.
Not at all. You know? Not like he wrestled under the name Ron the Truth Killings someplace else. No.
WWE never were aware of such things. He was always R-Truth.
Well, I mean,
He was
Wasn't he?
K-Quick first.
He was K-Quick, technically.
Yeah.
he may have followed in his,
What a failure in that name.
in his
Jesus.
heroes' footsteps.
Yeah.
And like John Cena.
Yeah. That's what I
Probably
really
took his real name, Reggie.
I really wanted to pull John Cena out of retirement and have it be a dream team of John Cena and
His number one
R-Truth,
childhood fan.
his number one childhood fan. Yeah.
That would be dope.
But I just couldn't quite justify pulling Cena.
You can't see little Jimmy.
That would be fantastic.
That's the other tag team. Oh no, we got it now. The other tag team is
You're doing 2 and 3 at the same time. Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
pulling.
You got excited.
Yeah,
No,
you know
we-
you got me. I'm pulling John Cena out of retirement to tag with Little Jimmy. The real joy of that is neither of them have to show up.
Jesus Christ.
We can't see them.
Exactly.
I don't feel like that counts as your third one. So get
Yeah.
to thinking.
It
I
definitely
feel
doesn't
like
count
that
as your
doesn't
third one.
count. So
It was
back
funny.
to DFA for number
Comedic
2 for him.
relief, but
All right, number 2. I've got 5 people left. 5 people. So my options are Ricochet. Hold on. Drew.
you forgot your 5.
Ricochet, Drew, Cesaro, and Mansoor. I really think they would be a fun tag together. I think it devalues Drew, and I think I need him. I think SmackDown needs him in the main event roster. I am going to pull Drew McIntyre out of this, but the Fighting Drews would be a lot of fun.
Gulak and McIntyre?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. But I am going to pull McIntyre out. So my original thought was when I saw Drew Gulak and Cesaro was to have pound for pound the greatest mind and body in professional wrestling. Pound for pound the greatest mind, Drew Gulak, and pound for pound the strongest wrestler in WWE go together as a tag team. And then we get to see Drew Gulak more often because Cesaro's on television a lot. Unfortunately, he loses a lot. But if we put those two together, Drew gets that almost management. Oh, I didn't put my cam on. Almost management role, but he gets to. Oh, did we have some bad stuff that got blocked? I didn't see it.
It was just more of the spam things.
Oh.
I decided to actually start blocking them.
So anyway, pound for pound, the greatest mind, and it's a really long tag name, but that's okay. Pound for pound, the greatest mind and body in professional wrestling. Drew
Nice.
Gulak and Cesaro.
I mean, they just shorten it to pound for pound.
Yeah,
Or LB.
or P4P.
Yeah, they definitely would do P4P.
They'd have like a
They'd have like and their
Sign.
logo would be like literally pound,
P
and then a number 4 pound. Ugh.
pound for
Pound
pound
for pound.
pound for pound. Anyway, P for P. Pound for pound.
Okay.
Which also means that you already know my third one. So I may as well address it.
Okay.
Meaning I have Mansoor tagging with Ricochet.
Which might be pretty fire. Unfortunately, I feel like WWE would ruin that.
Oh, I have another person. Thank God I don't have to put Mansoor with Ricochet. Sami Zayn and Ricochet. I forgot Sami Zayn.
Ooh, that might be a fire.
Ricochet.
Oh, Jesus.
they would call it Ricochet, wouldn't they?
They just might.
Samushay.
Samushay.
I
Ricochet
feel like
Zayn.
this isn't thrown together against the Usos, and somehow, oh my God, they won and took the titles off of them. You can play it off of Sami Zayn's current feud or recent feud with Roman, and he just wants a title, and he's just begging everybody, and Ricochet's like, I suppose.
Dude, that literally be my best tag team. Sami Zayn and Ricochet.
That'd be a
Gimme,
lot of
gimme,
fun.
gimme. That would
That'd
be a good
lot
time.
of fun. And we can get a little more Ricochet kind of being like, I'll do your little antics.
That's it.
Kind
That
of
would be a good time. It'd be like
kinda
a
like
heel
when-
face tag team almost.
when we had Woken Matt Hardy, how Jeff was like, yeah, totally. Oh, the amazing universe. I don't know what's up with my brother. Like Ricochet can play along with Sammy. Oh yeah, no, I get it. Conspiracies. Yeah, we're gonna hold on to these tag belts. Stop the conspirators. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I like it.
I got the gold with him, man. Like, I'm not gonna ruin my tag team over it. We work well in the ring.
Yeah, that'd be a fire.
And I love the idea of Ricochet being like Ricochet and Sami Zayn. And Sami Zayn being like, no, Ricochet.
Okay. So my third one is mostly just for the name. It's really all it comes down to, but that's all WWE needs for this, right?
That's valid.
It's going to be AJ Styles trying to bounce back after getting dumped by Omos, right? And he is going to go team up with Seth Rollins.
Ooh.
Go back to being him because it's going to be freaking phenomenal. That's all I got for it. It's just
But-
all about the name.
I mean, that would be a fire tag team too. That's kind of a waste because they're both phenomenal single superstars, but they would definitely be champions and no problem. That would be freaking phenomenal.
The reason that I think it
The
makes
age
sense
freaking.
is right now, neither of them are really being used in the main event scene.
Stop
properly,
it.
right? And no, I'm not saying that they're not, but like AJ Styles, upper mid card with the Omos feud.
Oh, for
Right.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
And Seth Rollins was really just kind of thrown in to be a fly in the ointment on the thing. They had no plans for Seth Rollins to actually win.
Which was kind of messed up though, because he was the original #1 contender.
Yep. But they had
And then
no
everyone
plans.
just came on in. So
Yeah. And to back up the speculation that originally Big E was supposed to win on day one, there was a graphic that was tweeted out by WWE that while it still showed Brock Lesnar holding the belt, the caption underneath it was Big E retains the championship. So the text that they had written prior to Brock Lesnar joining the match and them changing their thing, the text was already written on that, and they forgot to change it after updating the graphic. So,
dumbasses.
anyways, it's just it's dumb.
Dum dum dum.
So they had a chance to redeem themselves though with that whole thing, because now we know we're gonna get Bobby and Brock, which okay, I'm down for at Rumble. But they really had a chance to redeem themselves by making Big E look phenomenally crazy. If Big E would have won, Big E, Brock, Big E beats Brock, and Roman kind of gets involved somehow, and that would lead to the Brock Roman feud, and thus still making Big E look pretty powerful. But I guess Big E's completely fucked now. Jesus.
Yeah. Who knows what they're gonna do with him now?
Yeah.
But like I said, it just shows how much they care about Big E as champion. He was a transitional champion for them at best, anyways.
Damn.
So that was my third one, and we already got DA Fabe's third one. So
So we're new one.
we're done. So next challenge. You want to
Wanna
go
go
first?
first?
Fabe?
I know I
There
got
you go.
mine ready, but if you want to go first,
You go ahead and go.
okay. So we're gonna do product placement, but we're gonna do it backwards. This is what we planned, and somebody wasn't feeling well, and that's okay. It's okay. I just needed a distraction from the things in my life, but that's all right.
Oh, you're so guilt tripping.
I am.
Yeah, the problem is to be guilt tripping, you have to have someone who feels guilty.
That's legit. So, by doing it backwards, we're going to have 26 names. We're going to do these alphabetically. So I'm going to choose 26 current wrestlers.
You're gonna do 26 whole current. Jeez, I was
And
hoping
you're just going to alternate back and forth.
Okay.
So you pick the product, you put it with the wrestler. This is going to be backwards. Ready?
Okay.
You ready? Who's first?
I'll go first, I guess.
You're first. Perfect. First wrestler is none other. Well, because you know who these people actually are. I don't have to make it easy for you. So I'm going to change my first wrestler already. And I am going to go with. Ooh, I could be mean and say Austin Aries, but I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm gonna be nice. And I'm gonna give you Anna Jay.
Anna Jay.
I almost went with Abbott on there just so everybody knows.
Oh, Jesus.
Anna Jay.
See, and if you'd have gone with Austin Aries, I was going to go with Keeps, the
The hair.
product.
Got it.
So,
Yeah.
Um,
Got Anna Jay.
but I got Anna Jay, so fuck.
Oh, I got one.
Depending on who the wrestler is, I got to give you a wrestler before you can.
Anna Jay is going to be Zequil.
She needs more
She
sleep.
Wow.
puts people to sleep
Ah, okay. I get it with
with the Queen Slayer. Yeah.
I thought you were saying-
Yeah. Yeah, that
Just
still
seems
sounds
too boring.
horrible, though.
Commercials would all be like, I can't sleep. And Anna Jay would come up and put him to sleep and be there, and then someone else would be like, well, I should have just taken some Zequil.
Fair enough.
Now, just for the name, Anna J. Hairspray. She doesn't seem to use like a lot of hairspray necessarily, so I don't know how we could
Yeah.
make it into the
Wah,
visual.
wah.
But the name was awesome.
Okay. You ready?
Yo.
You get Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker boxers. Get your break in.
He didn't wear shorts. You have to pick an existing actual product.
Yeah, I mean, like for freaking tap out shorts
Okay, tap
or
out is the break.
boxers.
Okay. No, tap out works because he uses the Steiner recliner as his
That's
finisher.
it.
Okay. All right,
Tap
fair.
out. Okay.
That's fair. That's fair. All right, you ready?
Break
Okay.
it in. Tap out.
Your next wrestler is none other, add it up here, than Kaz XL.
Does he use a
Morrissey.
C?
Oh, okay. I
I
was
didn't think
like,
he used a C for Kaz.
Oh,
Thought he used a K.
up it's a C.
But it is a C. Yeah. That surprised me.
Also known as Morrissey. Kaz Morrissey, sorry.
Yeah, W Morrissey. So yeah, I suppose if we're doing Kaz XL, Magnums. That's all
That's
I need
fair.
to say about it. I don't need to go into that anymore.
All right, I wish I was giving this to Smarks, but I'm not. So
well, I mean, you could if you want.
no, this one's you.
Mm.
Danhausen.
Oh, Jesus. I don't know enough about Danhausen, but I know he looks like a weirdo.
Fair enough. Danhausen.
Let me see if I'm thinking of the right Danhausen. Okay, yeah, perfect. I was thinking about fucking weirdo. He's not even that built. I was gonna do like it could still kind of work for like midlife crisis dad too. Danhausen is now representing Harley Davidson's.
Danhausen, Harley Davidson. That's weird.
that maybe moped.
Moped.
Oh my
That's
god.
better.
Danhausen, Harley Davidson releases a scooter line and Danhausen is their guy. That might work.
That might work. Now here's the real answer. I'm just gonna do this.
This is
It's
a freebie.
Danhausen tricycles, guys.
Nope, it's tequila. You find a brand of tequila. Patron. No, that's too nice of a
Cuervo?
tequila. Cuervo. Yes. Because Danhausen likes to dance to the tequila song.
Oh, does he?
Tequila. The commercials just make themselves.
I didn't know
Fair
this
enough.
about Danhausen.
Fair
He's
enough.
also very nice and very evil.
Oh,
You ready?
nice.
Okay, my turn. Okay.
Eddie Kingston.
Ooh.
Eddie Kingston. I mean, I feel like it's got to be
An antidepressant.
a New York style pizza.
That's exactly where my brain was going.
Yeah.
Exactly where my
Oh,
brain
for
was
sure. He fits
But
that.
The problem is, like, it can't be Little Caesar's New York style pizza because he'd get fucking booed out of the block. It'd have to be like kind of an authentic New York style pizza. So it'd be kind of like a local follow sponsorship rather than yeah,
And like
New York style.
preferably in like Brooklyn somewhere. It's
Mhm.
like, yeah.
Yep. So
Fair enough.
okay.
Not to break your heart again, Smarks, but he's gonna get a good one.
The fuck?
Finn Balor.
I always, for some reason, one thing that pops right up for me with Finn Balor is body wax.
I'll tell you what else pops up for me with Finn Balor.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Jesus.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, that's a good one. I just don't know any body wax companies, unfortunately.
Well, it just have to be Johnson & Johnson baby oil.
Yes.
He could have a rivalry with Michael Nakazawa.
Oh, that would be perfect. I haven't seen him in ages. Is he still with the company?
Yeah, he's he's a stooge with the Young Bucks.
Oh, okay.
Carries a clipboard or sometimes a camera, but not the main camera because that's Brandon Cutler. Anyways.
You've got a rough go here, man. G's don't have a lot that I can think of. And because I'm going with first names first, I would have gone with Stu Grayson here, but I can't, so he'll be in the S's if I choose him. I'm going to give you a choice because these two are tough. Gigi Dolan or Goldberg. Please choose Gigi Dolan. It'll be so much more fun.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and do them both.
Okay.
Goldberg is going to be sponsored by Saul's Pawn Shops. Excuse me.
That was contagious, the laughter.
Yeah. Saul's Pawn Shop. You got some gold? Bring it to Goldberg at Saul's Pawn Shops.
Good
and
God.
Gigi
That's
Dolan,
actually a place in Omaha, just so everybody
it is,
knows.
yeah. It's actually a really I'm not
Big
gonna
chain
what the
of
word?
them.
Yeah, chain. It's not popular. That's not the word for it. But it's I don't know. It's heavily advertised and well known. So, anyways, in terms of Gigi Dolan, she is going to be sponsored by I'm going to say Britney Spears' burlesque show in Vegas.
Okay. Okay.
Gigi Dolan is who?
She's one of the
Toxic Attraction.
Toxic Attraction. in NXT. She formerly was Priscilla Kelly on the Indies and wrestled a few times in AEW. The former wife of Darby Allin.
Oh, snap. Okay.
But anyways.
I feel like I've been mean to Smark, so though there's some really great ones in the H's with Hikaru Shida and Hangman Page.
Hentai comics. Shida hentai comics would be.
Oh my gosh, you just got really dirty.
Sheeta's gonna go for the hentai? Wow.
Anyway, you're gonna get Heath.
Sheeta's pulls. Heath Slater?
Formerly known as Heath Slater, but now just Heath.
Remind me who Heath Slater is? Woo, 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 woo? No.
Come on, man. I got kids.
Oh, shit. My bad. Heath Slater's plan B. Because, hey, I got kids, and you shouldn't have any. It's not worth it. No, I thought it was funny. Fuck you guys. That was hilarious.
I mean, no, it was along the lines. I would have said Trojan condoms for basically the same joke. Just because I got kids doesn't mean you need them.
Yeah, that's straight up. That's fair.
I was gonna go with paternity tests, so we all went the same
Yeah,
way.
the paternity test would do good as well. Yeah, yeah. He could just be sponsored by you are not the father.
Maury.
Yeah, Maury Povich. Heath Slater, you are the father. Damn it.
In the eyes, I really am tempted to go with Ilya Dragunov, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna go with not Io Shirai because I know that would be a lot of fun for Smarks. I'm gonna go with Indy Hartwell.
Give me 1 second here. Gotta look something up. She is going to be sponsored by go to this page. Which one of these sounds the best? Not that one. Not that. Sub Pop. She's going to be sponsored by Sub Pop Records. Sub
Where are
Pop
you going with
Records,
this?
launched in Seattle in 1986, it is considered by many to be one of the grandfathers of indie rock music.
Oh,
The first Nirvana album appeared on Sub Pop. Plus releases by Mudhoney, Babes in Toyland, Tad, Dinosaur Jr., L7, and Hole. In recent years, the label was home to Death Cab for Cutie, CSS, Fleet Foxes, Flight of the Conchords, and the U.S. home for Foals.
Snap. Thank you, Wikipedia.
Sub Pop, where you go for all your indie needs.
Nice. Indy Hartwell needs.
all right. I'm gonna finally give somebody else one that again Smarks would be jealous of, but
You're such a dick.
An easy one. Don't call me a dick or I'll change it.
You're a dick.
Jungle
That
Jack
was-
Perry.
Jungle
Jack
Jack Perry.
also known as Jungle Boy.
For sure. Well, it has to be some kind of hair. Let me just look up the names because clearly I don't put anything in my hair. You always see how messy it is.
Yes.
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 Not supposed to agree to this.
Oh my goodness. I didn't get to watch NXT tonight. New Year's Eve.
Okay, neither
Like,
did. Oh shit! It was tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, dirty.
But it did feature what many are calling the official death to Black and Gold,
Oh no.
because the entrance for Braun Breaker for the main event started off in gold chains, and he broke the gold chains while behind him the old Black and Gold NXT logo Thanos'd away. And then he kicked a big gold X and broke it in half.
Oh shit.
I mean, they're kind of beating you over the head with that visuals, but you know.
Why is it the first thing I get for like curly hair products is Mark Anthony strictly curls?
Perfect. Jack
No.
Perry, Mark Anthony's.
Is that the same Mark Anthony we're thinking of, or that's a different Mark Anthony?
It might be. I
Doesn't
don't know.
matter.
I'm telling you, there's one. You obviously don't watch American football, so you didn't see all the things. But it's Head and Shoulders.
Oh, son of a bitch! Of course, yes.
Head
But
and
I mean,
Shoulders.
Head and Shoulders is more like a dandruff thing.
Nope,
no?
nope. They sponsored Troy Polamalu for a long time, an NFL player who is known for having long,
Oh,
curly
Wavy
hair that just flowed out from under his helmet. And the whole thing after it was that it was really Head and Shoulders trying to rebrand themselves away from being the
A
dandruff
non-dandruff shampoo. Okay.
and so I mean, he's still the spokesperson for it. I just saw a new ad for it a month or so ago.
Oh snap! Okay.
So you have Jungle Jack Perry and Troy Polamalu together in one, teaming up on someone. You can even have tag team on someone.
Well,
to
that sounds dirty.
Make them choose the Head and Shoulders.
Dear God, there are so many good Ks. So many good Ks. I'm gonna hold myself to my rules, and they're active wrestlers, which means I unfortunately do not get to give Smarks the ability to have Killer Cross. And I'm sorry. I'm gonna apologize in advance.
So mean.
That also eliminates Keith Lee because he's not currently active. I'm sorry, man. I really am. But on the bright side,
is it also eliminates Kalisto.
Yes. But it does give you one Chris Statlander.
Mm-hmm.
And it would have also opened up Kyle O'Reilly, Kushida, Kaylee Ray. Lots of really good names, but you're getting Chris Statlander.
What did you do to this poor guy recently? Holy shit.
He loves that. He loves her.
Oh, does he love Chris?
I love me some Chris Statlander.
Right.
And I think he could come up with a really fun product that has to do with aliens. It could just be the Roswell Tourism Board. Oh my God, make it the Roswell Tourism Board. How fun would that be?
It could be Area 51.
Those are definitely potential products. I am going to point out that there is
a pandemic going on.
Nope. A company that makes racing products that call themselves UFO products.
Oh, snap.
So they make like drivetrain cleaner and drip formula and racing chains and stuff like that. It must be for like cycle racing, I'm gonna guess.
How the fuck did you find that?
I searched for UFO products.
Okay. That's fair. That makes sense.
I appreciate the honesty.
Yeah. So that's option number one. We're gonna the thing that throws it for me is the fact that it's looks like it's cycle racing, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to put her with cycle racing.
Motorcycles? Why not?
Be it your best.
I think
your best.
I don't think it's motorcycles. I think it's cycles.
Like cycles.
Like Lance Armstrong. Cycles.
Speaking of Lance, L
and
is next.
You
don't get no. I haven't told you who it is yet.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, be it your best, build it your best. Statlander's Alienware computers.
Oh, Alienware would be a good one, and that would be a good one. I'm gonna give you points for that one.
Yay! I got nothing else to totally blank.
But I'm gonna give her a second one. She's definitely having that one. If she doesn't get that one, then what the fuck are we even doing? Alienware, gaming computers. But she's also going to be sponsored by UFO Beer Company.
Oh my God.
UFO Beer Company was created to push the boundaries of what a craft beer could look and taste like. Hazy yet light, citrusy yet smooth. UFO White embodies that goal as our signature offering.
Jesus.
And we know she likes citrusy things.
Mm-hmm.
Do we?
Oranges.
Yes. Well played.
But they also have UFO Supersonic, UFO Jetpack Mix, UFO Northern Lights Winter Mix,
Jesus.
UFO Light Force, UFO Guava Lamp, UFO Winter Blonde, because she could go blonde in the winter, be the winter blonde.
Be great winners coming promo.
Yeah.
It'd just be great to have her finish all of their commercials by going boop, and that's it. It's the whole thing. All right.
The commercial would start off with someone being like, I just don't know what beer to order. And she's like, how about this? And they're like, oh, that tastes really good. And she goes, boop. That's it.
All right. You, sir, get a choice, just like the last one. Or just like Smarks has gotten. You get to choose. Now, I was going to say Lance Archer. I didn't. I could have said Leo Rush. I didn't. I'm going to give you Liv Morgan or Luchasaurus. Take it easy, man. Breathe.
Liv Morgan or Luchasaurus?
Oh, while he thinks of this, I'm going to put up the most loaded comment I've ever seen on a live YouTube video. Tyler B. #2, directed specifically at me. Do I believe Jesus is God? Yes or no?
I feel like that has nothing to do with.
Really don't have anything to do with wrestling. Gotta be honest with you.
I mean, unless Shawn Michaels is on our show.
Nope. Or, I mean, I guess, Vince McMahon wrestled Jesus or God. He wrestled God. Didn't he wrestle Jesus too? But anyways.
Just God.
It was God. Okay. Anyways. I was stupid one way or another. So I'm going to say, from just in full transparency here, I am what you would call a heavy agnostic. And so let that be the answer to you there. And so to the next question, Tyler B. #2 says Jesus created everything. He created the conditions for pro wrestling to rise. I'm going to point out, I'm going to go off on a little tangent here. Jesus did not create anything. If you're a believer, God did.
Hold on, because we know that I do have some beliefs here.
And Jesus,
do we?
God. The Word was with God. The Word was God. Jesus is God incarnate. So
Jesus is the Son of God and God. But Jesus did not create things because he came about later.
In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was with God. Jesus is the Word. And you can get we can argue semantics on I don't know a religious podcast.
Yeah, I don't know why. We're talking about this.
I'm gonna point out. You can talk semantics all you want, but in the beginning is Old Testament. Jesus is New Testament. You go up to any Jesuit and say, so he points out that one, and then he says, "Dude in the white shirt is based." Now I'm gonna say to Tyler B, you're talking to fucking old people here. I don't know what based means, so
yeah, I don't either.
He's live. He's talking to us live here.
Yeah, these are live comments.
Oh, Jesus.
So anyway, let's get back to
back to wrestling, because this is not a religious podcast.
A religious podcast.
Here's the deal: this is why I don't talk religion on here, is because you
just gave it way too much time. Yeah, that's
it.
You
can believe whatever the fuck you want.
Who did I give you? I gave you something.
Liv Morgan, Mac Cosmetics. Liv Morgan, Mac Cosmetic Eyeliner.
Mac Cosmetics Eyeliner.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know who Mac Cosmetics is.
Maybe that's a Canadian. But I definitely Mac is a MAC. It's like a cosmetics line.
All right. So the M's. Where do I go with the M's? Oh, there's so many of them. So many M's we can use. We're gonna go with
The Miz.
No, that's a T anyways.
Oh Jesus, he's counting those.
I'm gonna get really savage here, Smarks. There was a lot of easy ones that would have been a lot of fun. I think this one has an easier answer, but it kind of irritates. It festers like the canker sore on your left cheek.
Oh Jesus.
Ready? Max Caster.
Ooh.
There were so many fun ones for him. Could have gone Malachi Black. Could have gone Mandy Rose, Mansoor, but I gave him Max Caster. And I know that canker store is just bugging you right now. Are you there? Did you freeze on us? Are you looking up hip hop albums?
Are you looking up microphones?
I'm just I don't know. I'm like Max Caster. Part of me was like, well, Mac eyeliner, but then I'm like,
I mean, that would kind of work. Isn't he the gay one?
no, that's actually Anthony Bowens.
Oh my
But
bad.
I don't really
fucking
care.
wrestlers, they all fucking wear makeup. So
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, that would
And
work.
they all
though.
shave
That
their
could work.
pits.
no, to give you an answer, what I really was doing, I was looking up Urban Dictionary what the fuck the word based means, because again, old fucker, I don't speak your
Oh my
double
God, you're
language.
still on this. Jesus.
No, I just had to know what the fuck it means.
He doesn't like to let it go. Well, there's a reason we don't talk about it.
Let it go, let it go.
Anyway,
Max Caster.
Oh my God, Anchor Podcasts. he's our new spokesperson.
Nope. Instead, it's gonna be oh God, what's the fucking name of it? There's an app for like your iPhone that creates beats for you so you can freestyle. God, I don't even remember what it's called. I got my iPad here, but I don't know if it's gonna have the same name.
Beats
Yeah,
for you. There's so many though. There's like DJ Pro,
there's got to be a good one, but
Fruity Loops, which is really old school. Not necessarily on your iPhone.
we'll do. Okay, this one isn't okay. We'll do. I guess GroovePad could be a good one to make your own beats, but I'm gonna change it up. I'm instead gonna do BeatStar. And BeatStar isn't actually for making your own beats, but it's a game where it's like a rhythm game where you play on a song to do it, but it's all about the rhythm. So he's going to be sponsored by that, but he's going to be doing it by putting out his own special beat, special freestyle rhymes to go on it.
Now I want to download that game. That sounds awesome. Matt Caster's BeatStar.
He could also be auto rap by Smule.
I think it
Oh,
would be
Jesus.
Raycons. Just another rapper to go with Raycons. They're all over the internet, constantly advertising. All right. So I was excited.
Ray J's got the money.
I got to end and realized it was gonna be JLB.
Yeah, my
I was
bad.
so excited. I
I'm
was
sorry.
like, oh my gosh, I could give him Naomi. And immediately on the page I'm on, right under that, I'm reminded of another N name.
Stop. She's not fired though. Oh, okay. I thought you were.
And I was like, I'm gonna use this other name because they're Canadian.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Natty Neidhart.
Oh my God. Hold on. Oh, Jesus.
I feel like he left.
Oh. Like I can't even give her like ADD medication because she's not exciting or like hyper or that's it. I mean, you know what? She goes big or she goes home. Ladies and gentlemen, Natalia is part will be now doing commercials for Sareplas, which is a breast implant manufacturing company.
Oh my
Because
gosh.
clearly she's got some big knockers back in 2018, and that's the only thing big going on her at the moment. Because everything else is garbage.
This is the moment in time where we get canceled for objectifying women. And Tyler B is like, yep, I have to agree at the same time.
I gotta be honest. I suspect Tyler B #2 left after we stopped talking about Jesus because got awfully quiet.
Anyway,
JFC.
You missed the fucking layup. Natty Light.
Oh, Jesus. I will never have a natty light be the light of my night while I'm trying to sleep. Never in my wildest dreams. I will have nightmares forever.
Natty Night Art for Molson Night. Anyway,
Oh, I thought you were like making a joke off like a nightlight.
no.
Natty
Natty
Light. It's a beer.
Natural Light.
Natural
beer.
Light. It's a beer that a lot of people, a lot of like college students love because it's cheap, and like adults once they have taste buds and a little
Oh,
bit of money.
Blue Pabst Blue Ribbon is kind of like a shitty beer like that.
Oh no!
Don't you swear like that.
PBR fans
is
even
amazing.
look down on fucking
Natty
like,
Light? Oh,
Natty
jeez.
Lights. Natty Lights down here, and then there's like PBR and Schlitz fans here, and then Coors, and then like craft beer fans up here.
Oh, wow.
All right. So he chose breast implants.
Cereplus.
Classy.
That's me. Classiest broad, you know.
I could go hard and I could use Omos and I could use Otis and Ortiz and all these great guys. And I just feel like I'm gonna give you the layup, Orange Cassidy.
Oh.
Well, I mean the
Hey.
layup is like
Orange juice, orange punch, orange.
yeah,
crayons.
Minute Maid orange juice or Florida's best orange juice.
Oasis.
Where's Orange Cassidy from? That's the question.
Imagine he's from Georgia
Florida.
or Florida.
Florida's peaches.
Georgia's peaches. Yeah, that's what I just said.
That's what. Yeah, Georgia's peaches, oranges. But I want to see where he actually is born. Even though he's billed from wherever.
Whenever.
It's actually from New Jersey. That's funny. That's funny. So I'm not gonna do Florida's best. So we're just gonna do Minute Maid. Minute Maid
Oh.
juice.
With like the half thumb. It's not even fully up. It's just like halfway there.
No. It's not even Minute Maid. It's Sunny Delight.
Oh, you bastard.
Not even all the way to orange juice.
Mhm.
Damn. Oh god, Sunny Delight's so trash now.
He's gonna be. They're gonna be like, oh, hey, do you want anything to drink? Well, what do you got? Oh, we got soda, the purple stuff. Ooh, Sunny D.
I feel that was like specifically a commercial that they had.
Well, the first part was, but just having Orange Cassidy do his little thumbs up for the Sunny D. That's the end of the commercial.
I'd be here for it. Yeah.
I was gonna be mean again. I was gonna go after Canada with the P's, and I was gonna give him PCO, and I've decided against it.
Oh, we would obviously be for freaking steroids. Like,
Instead, I'm gonna give you Pac, who happens to be a bastard.
Pac. Well, he certainly doesn't wear makeup because he looks fucking ugly. So we can't do any makeup products. See, I'm hating on both genders, guys. I am not sexist. Let me see here. Wow, I can't actually think of anything for Pac.
He's a bastard.
Yes, I'm aware. I just
He
don't know
doesn't
how.
know who his dad is.
Oh,
bastard.
Jesus Christ. So you're going for lower that. So wait, you're suggesting condoms again? We can't do condoms 3 times. Oh, you're talking about
Going for paternity testing.
paternity
is where I
test.
was going,
That's
but-
yeah, I guess no, that makes complete sense. That's a layup though. I was trying to. That's fair. I'll go with that. 'Cause I
Sometimes you
really
gotta
have
take
nothing
the
else.
layup. Sometimes you're the best thing you got.
That's true. Yeah, exactly.
Who does not grab a hold of Orange Cassidy and go orange juice, orange punch,
No.
orange
That's-
sunkist?
That's valid. Or Orange Cassidy's samosas. Is it samosas? Mimosas. That's it.
Mimosas. Samosas is something else altogether.
Yeah, that's like a food. Yeah.
Apparently it's breast implants.
No, that's the Reapas.
That's Reepa's, sorry.
It's a manufacturer. Apparently, the top 15 best in 2019.
I'm going
Yeah,
to
a
apologize.
samosa is a fried bakery pastry with savory filling like spiced potatoes, onions, peas, chicken, and or other meats.
It's godlike. It's amazing.
So where are you going with Puck?
We just did it, didn't we? We did paternity. I took your layup because I have
Okay.
no idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Smarks, you got any other ideas on that one before I?
Oh, he
ruin
really
your
doesn't
night?
like it.
Not
I really am sorry.
Not really
I'm
worth
so
anything.
sorry.
So
Okay. Are you ready? You shit all over this person all you want.
You.
There are precisely 1 active wrestlers that we would enjoy talking about. Quinn McKay was in ROH, but she is now currently doesn't have a job. So I'm sorry, but QT
The Marshall.
I am so sorry.
I already used sleep aids, so oh fucking no, fucking Keeps.
Benadryl.
We go back to that.
There you go.
No, he's not gonna do Keeps, he's gonna do Bosley hair plugs for men. That's gonna be his thing.
Jesus.
Fucking Bosley. Is there one even more white trash than Bosley? Let me see if Google has an answer. More white trash than Bosley. No, Google doesn't really have an answer to that.
They're like, we're not going to be this subjective.
Maybe he'll do the hair thickening foam by Bosley, and the whole gimmick will be that it's cheaper. And since he's not a real world famous wrestler like some people,
Everybody else.
he can't afford the regular stuff. So yes,
I don't know how impact I can go here, so I'm going to be nice, and I'm going to give you Ricochet. There were a lot of R's I wanted to give you instead of Ricochet. You should say thank you.
Oh, well, thank you. There definitely is a lot of R's. Ricochet. I am just... So Ricochet is the spokesperson for Best American Trampolines because even you can be like a superhero like Ricochet.
I like that one. I actually like that one.
I know. First time for everything.
All right, you ready?
okay.
Sammy Guevara. I'm giving you one you can enjoy too.
Sammy Guevara, the Spanish god, doesn't speak Spanish.
Oh, Rosetta Stone.
You're probably right. That's probably the best option. I was gonna instead go for like Uncle Ben's Spanish rice. You know, the white version of something Spanish. The something that's Spanish in name only. But no,
Wow.
you're probably right. Rosetta Stone is probably the better answer.
Yeah. Or Duolingo. You could kind of keep it Spanish. It's another learning app.
Which there's another one that's like fucking even more garbage. I don't know. Anyways. No, Rosetta Stone's fine. But like I said, I like the idea of something that's like it's technically Spanish. It calls itself Spanish, but it's not really Spanish.
Taco
Fair
Bell.
enough.
Taco Bell's a good option. That is a very good option.
Not really Spanish.
I feel like there was a little too much nice going on there, so I have to change this up.
Oh, fuck.
Trent. I'm not going to go get Savage because I want good ones. I mean, I get Savage when I have to. Sorry about KT Marshall still.
Oh, yeah, that was really mean. Trent is the dude with the headband, right?
From Best Friends, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
His mom is the driver.
And his mom's the driver. Oh, right. Yes, of course. What's his last name again? Because he got his last name now that he can use, right? Or was that the other guy?
Beretta.
Yes, he got it back.
Beretta.
So they said it a lot. Trent Beretta.
Trent Beretta.
Chevrolet brings back the.
That's what I was gonna say. Chevy brings back the Beretta.
You got the Beretta. It's back. No,
That was actually a car name? That was a car. That was a car model.
Yep,
The Beretta, really?
the Beretta.
Oh, Jesus.
Back before, companies shied away from naming their cars after weapons.
Did they brand it because it was like bulletproof or something, or just no?
No, it was just car names never, except for when they do territories or locations. There's usually not a reason behind the car name. Prius is not a short name for good fuel mileage or something.
Yeah, no. It's just, later they were like, well, maybe we shouldn't name our car after a model of gun. Maybe not.
And then they came out with a smaller version and named it Derringer.
Yes. Little tiny one. It was kind of pocketable. And then came out with a really, really big one and called it Howitzer.
The last two things were not actually things, just so you know.
So, given the fact that Trent Beretta obviously wears a whole lot of wears a whole lot of headbands, I feel like he would be the perfect spokesperson for Lululemon's Fly Away headbands. I think that's like their newest headband style or whatever. But he feels like a Lululemon kind of guy.
Mine was AAA roadside assistance.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm going to use his mom. I'm so using the mom.
So using them up. That's fair. That's fair.
But I don't blame you for that one. Lululemon's a good one too. All right. Smarks. Unfortunately, there are, from what I can tell, and I would have to do a lot of work to come up with otherwise, no active wrestlers with a U in their name. So you're
Oh my
a
God.
retired one. My 4 options, according to the site that I'm on, is Ultimate Warrior, Umaga, Undertaker, and the one you're actually going to get, Ultimo Dragon.
Who I'm going to point out here.
3 of them are dead.
Ultimo Dragon is still wrestling.
2 of them are dead. Yeah.
Oh,
So-
two of them.
Undertaker and Ultimo Dragon are still.
Ultimo Dragon is
He
still
must not have
wrestling.
a contract.
He just wrestled last weekend at Pro Wrestling Noah.
So he's on a per appearance, I'm gonna guess.
Oh my god, how old is this guy?
I don't know, but
it's 55.
Oh,
but
that's not bad.
There was a tweet, I almost shared it, of showing him still pulling off some pretty big moves. So I think he can probably still go.
Good for him. Damn.
Ultimo Dragon. Yep, there he is on his entry at Pro Wrestling with Dragon Gate. Pro Wrestling Noah and Dragon Gate did a thing together, I think. Is there a company known for making belts?
Oh, because he was the original.
Because he was the original belt collector. Yes.
Yeah, he had like 9 of them at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can go with any of those belt companies that are online.
9 of them there.
Did you question me?
No, it's a good belt company. I just don't know a name offhand. No, I was just actually looking at the picture because I was like, no, it's 10. It's 10 belts.
Oh, maybe it was 10 belts.
He had 10 belts. I was looking at this here. He has 2 stacked on his torso. So he's got 3 in one arm, 3 in the other arm, and then 1 hanging over each shoulder and 2 around his waist. Let's put to the 10.
Oh, damn.
Okay, there you go.
He's also going to be at WrestleCon in Dallas.
So he's not signed anywhere, but you get Ultimo Dragon.
Yeah. So yeah, I just got to come up with the name of a belt company.
I've enjoyed my fossil belts.
Okay, we'll go with that.
And he's old. So
and the commercial's going to start off with him walking down, looking like, what's he going to choose? And he's got all of his belts, his championship belts hanging on the wall. And he's like, this one, no. And then right next to him, it's going to come. And then suddenly there's just going to be fossil belts hanging on the wall. And eventually he's going to pick one of those. Like, I'll go with this one.
Very good. All right.
There's no one in V either.
There is 2. There is Velvet Sky currently signed, and there's Veer. I'm going to give you Veer because you don't know who Velvet Sky is.
That's about the point. I've heard of Velvet Sky. I don't think I've ever. Veer. The fuck am I going to do with Veer?
Oh, just showing off all of his belts. Okay. Veer.
That is pretty badass. I did not know he was the original belt collector.
He came to WCW with 9 of them. He didn't come with 10. He came with 9 of them. So one of them.
Yeah, it was the Super J Cup, they called it. And it was all of the Japanese title belts that he could win. And yeah,
his weight class.
Yeah, his weight class. So he wouldn't, but he had them all, fucking all of them.
And then he got stripped of several of them because he went to WCW.
One of the few people to ever have that Super J Cup collection.
Correct.
So Veer is the new spokesperson. I think this might only be a Canadian company technically, but they're a company called Beard Tarp, where they basically provide you beard masks, which I never even knew about technically. And they also provide you such other products. I was gonna do something with his hair, but I feel like his beard is also quite groomed.
J Crown. I call it J Cup, but it's the J Crown. J Cup was a different one. So the J Crown consisted of 8 total belts. The British Commonwealth Junior Heavyweight, the IWGP Junior Heavyweight, the NWA World Junior Heavyweight, the NWA World Welterweight, the UWA World Junior Light Heavyweight, the War International Junior Heavyweight, the WWA World Junior Light Heavyweight, the WWF Light Heavyweight Championship. He also had the NWA World Middleweight Champion and the WCW Cruiserweight Championship at the same time. That's what put him to 10. Of course, when he came to WCW, he could not bring the WWF Light Heavyweight Championship. That's the one he couldn't bring.
Okay.
So that's why he only had 9 at that time. He is the only one to have 10 titles. Although Jushin Thunder Liger had 7. And the J Crown got deactivated in 97, so we haven't had anyone since then.
That's some pretty good company, though.
Yeah. You have Great Sasuke, Ultimo Dragon, Jushin Thunder Liger, El Samurai, and Shinjiro Otani.
It's impressive. Impressive. All right. So, Smarks, lots of W's. Lots of really good W's.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of want to give you Will Ospreay. Not gonna. Instead, I'm going to give you Walter.
Excuse me. Walter. Just because it's funny. He's going to be sponsored by Waffle House.
Waffle House. I thought you were going to go with something to like help with bruising or something, but no. Waffle House.
Walter's Waffle House. The commercials are going to be epic. Him walking in. What is this Waffle House? Welcome to Waffle House.
Wonderful.
Waffle House. Yes.
Okay, Waffle House. For X, you would think there's not any, right? But there's 2.
X-Pac.
He's not active.
X-Pac is retired.
Oh,
2
shit.
active wrestlers, both with WWE.
Stop. Better X?
But I am not going to be meaning to give you Xia Li. Instead,
Yeah,
I'm
Xavier
gonna
Woods would be the other one.
one Xavier Woods. I'm going to make it easy for you.
I'm still going to mess it up, though. Xavier Woods.
I would say the next Kingsman movie.
That's a valid point.
It would be so much fun.
They have to stop, though. Like, I think they're going to be ruining it with the third one.
No, the prequel is the one that's going to kill it.
Isn't that the third one?
Yeah.
You say that. However, the prequel has gotten actually really good reviews.
Has it? Okay.
And has supposedly already been greenlit for a sequel prequel. A sequel to the prequel, not a prequel.
The first 2 were great.
Sequel.
They were exceptional.
And there also is going to be another in the main line. They've turned it into a whole franchise now.
And it has not been bad. It has not disappointed this far. I'm just a little nervous about the prequel. Man.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
But, I mean, I haven't seen it. I've just read reviews and
Golden Circle was it Golden Circle? Yeah, Golden Circle.
Mm-hmm.
And Kingsman. The Kingsman was great. Again, Xavier Woods. You could also do any video game company you wanted.
No, I know, but I feel that's so. I was more thinking Xavier Woods starts promoting Bach trombones
Honk,
because
honk,
it's
honk, honk, honk.
it's a new day in the trombone industry. Yes, it is.
Okay. So many good things he chooses trombones.
Well,
Yeah,
he fucking.
I'm just gonna point out that technically Xavier Woods is sponsored because he is now a host on the newly reformed G4 TV. So he's sponsored by G4 TV.
Well,
the
I mean,
new-
it's about fucking time. WWE wasn't giving him anything for his Up,
Yeah.
Up, Down, Down.
Well, that's why. Yeah, the people on all the other creators on Up, Down, Down have been boycotting. I don't know if they've came back since, but they were boycotting.
Are they in like G4 now with him or no?
Nope.
Oh, snap.
I,
So he's getting all the dough.
I feel like there's an apology here due because you're getting Yuka Sakazaki just because it's Thin Pickens, and that's the one you're going to know the best. So I apologize.
Well, I mean, the thing is, she's going to be sponsored by Puella Madoka Magica, the anime about magical girls. That's fucked up. I'm telling you, if you want to watch something that just fucks with your head, Puella Magi Madoka Magica. I'm telling you.
Okay. And last but not least, in the Z's, Zelina Vega. Only because if I said Zoe Stark, he'd have no clue. As a Zack Sabre Jr., he'd be like, let me go watch 6 matches.
I mean, you could have said Zack Ryder, but he's not
Who isn't
active.
Zack Ryder? He is active.
Just
We
not
named
Zack
Zack
Ryder
Ryder.
Oh, that's valid. Yeah.
I'm gonna preface really quickly to say he 100% should go watch 6 Zack Sabre Jr. matches,
Yes.
regardless of whether he
Yes,
should
I
do that.
would wholeheartedly agree.
But for the sake
But
of time,
he wouldn't have the ability right now. So I'm going to give him Zelina Vega.
yeah, please put his name for me so I can do that for later on.
Fake roots for hair dye. I don't know what. I don't know where
Zelina?
to go. Yeah, because she has fake red hair that she dyes black. Is like her roots are red. It's weird.
I am so glad that I am not the one who has to do Zelina Vega.
Would you get us canceled? Is that what you're saying?
Why? I feel like you're
Like-
going to say something very vulgar.
Yes.
It
is too.
vulgar is not the term for it.
Pervase.
Insensitive. Insensitive is probably
Insensitive.
crass might be a word
Crass.
for it, but crass implies sexual, and what I would choose is not sexual.
Oh,
Mm.
No, that's why I said insensitive. Insensitive is the better term for it.
now I get to go to Urban Dictionary and read.
Did you post it somewhere so I can see what you're referring to?
No,
Oh, you
Yeah, no.
bastard. I don't know, man. I got nothing. Zelina promotes Twitch because it is the royal foundation of all the gaming streams, and she's a hardcore gamer. I got nothing else. I wasn't as
Hey.
perverted as you.
Twitch. I was just going with orange hair, man, with weird roots.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
She
I
can also do
clearly,
Comic Con. She does a lot of cosplay.
Oh, yes, that's true.
Yep.
That's
Yeah, those are all better than what I would have chose.
I'm dying to know what you would have.
We do have a private chat if you need to.
Yes, like one job.
Then
This
go
is
ahead
killing me.
and do your crime. Or not your crime, your fantasy booking.
Which might be a crime.
I stayed
Because
off
you're
screen
not-
for that whole thing.
So
Wow.
yeah. So I'm really going to hell just for that joke, even though only 2 people saw it.
I mean, to be
Um,
fair, you probably already were, but that definitely helps you.
I don't know. Let's ask Tyler B, number 2.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure he already has an answer to that.
You're gonna have to explain off air. Don't worry about it. Not right now. Not right now. Now
I
is
can
not
do
the
it
time.
really easily.
Oh my god!
That's why.
Wow.
That's why.
Damn.
Like I said, I'm glad I didn't have it because that's all I could think about the entire time.
Damn. That is so cold. I wasn't even thinking about that at all. So evil.
I told you I'm a bad man. I am a bad
Yes.
person just for that joke.
Yes,
But
you
that's
are, Mark
why.
Gabby.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it too soon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Always and forever. Too soon.
Yeah. So this weekend, my challenge to you guys this weekend is AEW's first TNT special show.
TBS.
TNT.
Oh, okay.
TBS is their first show tomorrow, but they said they're going to do quarterly special pay-per-view level events on TNT. And this
nice.
weekend is their first one. Called Battle of the Belts.
Oh shit, that's this weekend already?
This weekend,
Damn, nice.
Saturday, January 8th, coming from the Bojangles Coliseum in Charlotte, North Carolina, AEW's Battle of the Belts. So far, they have only officially announced, looks like 2 matches. The one that I knew for certain, Cody Rhodes is going to be defending his TNT championship against Sammy Guevara in a rematch.
Ooh, nice.
The other one apparently is Britt Baker versus Riho. And I had forgotten about that one, but that's apparently on it too. Both of those are championship matches, which means that they've established at least a theme. Battle of the Belts. Originally, we thought that was going to be a lot of people thought it was going to be like a
champion versus champion
sort of a thing. But obviously, it's not. It's champion. It's
all the belts being
probably going to
defended.
be
on
all
the
the
same
belts
show.
being defended. So that's what I want you guys to do is finish the booking of that. You've still got the tag titles. You've still got the world championship, and you've got the TBS championship, which we don't know who the champion is yet, but we find out tomorrow. It's going to be either Ruby Soho or Jade Cargill.
I so hope it's Ruby.
Finish out the night with the other championship matches.
Okay, well, I can go.
Okay.
So you are going to be doing Hangman Page, because Brian's facing him on Wednesday, right? He's facing him tomorrow.
Correct.
So CM Punk was talking about that he was next in line. So CM Punk does like to get random, and I think that would put a lot of eyeballs on the screen. So CM Punk versus Adam Page, I think I would put as my world title. CM Punk, of course, would lose because it would make Adam Page look that much stronger. Tag team, who is the tag team champions? FTR?
Lucha Brothers.
Lucha Brothers.
FDR have the AAA tag championships
Right, that's it. I keep missing
that they
up.
won off the Lucha Brothers. But
I think this is where you do the vengeful feud between the Lucha Bros and Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus for the tag team titles. I think that's going to be a good match. Christian just going to be on their side, sort of ordeal. Unless they're doing that tomorrow, and I feel like they might have mentioned something with that, perhaps, but I'm not entirely too sure. TBS wise, I'm saying Ruby wins it on Wednesday, and she goes off to face Martinez to defend the champion. Wait, oh no, did Ruby get involved in that when Martinez came out?
yes, afterwards.
She did, right? But I feel
Came out
like
with a pipe.
right, that's it. Yeah, I guess you would have to do Ruby versus Martinez. I just feel like if we're being consistent, Thunder Rosa would be first before Martinez, but they'd pull some strings to get the shot at the title. So Martinez versus Ruby. Gimme. That sounds awesome. I don't want Jade Cargill anywhere near anything. And by golly, Ruby deserves a championship after spending so many years in WWE doing nothing.
Well,
So that is my titles. That's what I'm going with. For
in the
Battle
words
of
of Tony Khan, maybe she wasn't good enough.
Wow, too soon.
Okay, fair enough.
Too soon.
Fair enough. So
A lot
I'm
of too
gonna,
soons going on here.
I'm gonna
Jesus.
follow. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that Ruby's bad, but I'm gonna follow what we know to be the standard thus far. It is not set as a standard. I'm not saying it has to be, but thus far, prior champions can are challenging for the existing championship.
Mhm.
So we're gonna stick with that, and in the tag division, we're gonna have obviously the Lucha Bros versus Matt and Nick Jackson, with one Adam Cole Bay in their corner, because you got to get him on TV.
Yeah.
Even if he's not winning anything.
So I'm going to allow it only because this is fantasy and we don't have to obey our reality, but they did announce today that Matt Jackson has COVID. So,
Oh fuck.
Okay. So they get it on a technicality, and Adam Cole Bay replaces Matt Jackson. So it's Adam Cole Bay and Nick Jackson.
Yeah, that's it.
With a little bit of Freebird rule, even though they've never established a Freebird rule.
Or he just says fuck you to the Young Bucks and says, all right, Undisputed, come on in. Or, he just partners up with O'Reilly.
Okay. You know what? Fine. FTR. I don't give a shit who we put in there. They're going to be somebody. It's going to be a great match if it's one of the former AEW tag champions.
That's valid.
Versus Lucha Brothers. So we're good.
We're good.
Because I set that, because I'm continuing that rule, Hangman Page will win tomorrow. And is going to defend against a former AEW champion who's just recently coming back. One Jon Moxley.
Oh, I wish that were to be true, but
really good time to put Hangman over with Jon Moxley. Really good time to do this.
I agree with that. I just don't know if it's a really good time for Moxley. We haven't heard anything about him.
He's back.
But that would be dope.
They've said he's supposed to be back this week. There's new articles on. Yes.
Oh shit. Okay.
He's scheduled to defend his GCW championship in like 2 weeks, and so they expect him to show back up here.
So
okay,
that's
nice.
It's like, number one, I want his health to be okay, but if I'm fantasy booking and there is news that there's a chance he could be back this week,
bring him on in.
Great opportunity. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Jericho would be good there too. I don't want Kenny because he's injured. So that leaves me with two options. In the Jade Cargill victory,
Ugh.
Jade is going to have to defend, but she gets off on a little bit of a technicality with a former AEW Women's Champion coming in and saying, "Hey, I've held the title before." And Tony says, "Okay, all right, I'll let you." And we have Hikaru Shida.
Hey,
Cargill.
nice. And here Kushida better win. Fucking Jade.
I think a mid card title is designed around somebody like Jade. I don't think it's designed around a Ruby Soho who can hold the world title. Jade is not ready for the world title.
Jade is not ready for a title, bro. She's maybe ready for a paper title. Ugh, I don't know. I really despise her. Not due to her, just due to her booking.
So that's where I go.
Okay.
I mean, you could grab Riho. There's a dozen people, and maybe the reason Riho has a title match tomorrow night is to give her some exposure before they do that. But there's a dozen ways to do it. But well, there's 3 ways to do it. But
so, the only thing I'm gonna say to JLB, if you think. I don't care what the plan was before last weekend. If you think TK is not booking Jade Cargill to win now,
Oh no, he definitely is. I'm just upset about it.
So
Yeah.
But
and then again, maybe not.
Yeah.
Holy smack! There's more comments on the comments.
Oh, no, you don't need to worry about the comments. You don't need to worry about them at all.
Why do you have to be sucked in, bud?
That's why I said you don't have to worry about them.
Have some composure. Same to Tyler. Have some composure.
Yeah, it's my battle. I'm fine with it. Don't worry about it. Okay, we're moving on to pick or pass, but we're gonna do a lightning round on this. We're only gonna do 10 minutes of it because this is already way too long, and fucking my voice is about to die. So
let's go.
Pick
Let's
or
go.
pass. Orton or Rollins. Whoever answers first, that's the direction we go.
Rollins.
Well,
Who are you picking?
I heard JLB.
Okay,
I don't know if DA Fabe answered, but I heard JLB.
Oh yeah, he did. He said Orton. I think I might have just got him with the rock in a split second. So Rollins is there, so I have to keep Orton, right? Orton and someone. Orton or Sami Zayn.
Oh, this is to me.
Yes.
Orton.
Oh.
Oh, what do you mean? Oh, I have a 14-time world champion of Sami Zayn.
Oh. I still think Sami's the better wrestler.
Come on, man.
Sami
Zayn or Kevin Owens. This is going to Smark. Sorry, bud.
Going to me. Owens.
Yeah, that's fair.
That one's fair, but the 14-time world champion is
Sami Zayn or Sammy Guevara?
Sammy Guevara. Sorry.
Look at you.
I gotta call it like it is. The better wrestler is Sammy. I think Sammy Guevara is much better than Randy Orton, too, by the way. So Sami Zayn, was it? Yes. Sami Zayn or Rey Mysterio.
Sami Zayn.
Oh,
I feel like you're trying to get your guy picked.
I don't know. I thought you maybe really thought Sami Zayn was that shit or something. So I was just not that Rey Mysterio is that shit. It's just he's recently
He's
been that
old.
shit, and he's old.
He's old. Rey Mysterio or AEW Big Show.
So AEW Paul White. Oh, geez.
Yeah.
I would have taken.
You only have one really dominant match, so
Yeah, I would have taken like WWE Big Show over Rey Mysterio, but I'm gonna have to take Rey at that point. So
Guys, I'm sorry. I just have breaking good news. So Sammy dropped the belt apparently because of the whole love triangle scandal, and Cody Rhodes is only going to have it for a short amount of time. This is great breaking news. So we might see him even lose it at Battle of the Belts, which sounds awesome. I'm sorry. Carry on.
not to Sammy if he just lost it because of the love triangle. Okay.
Well, not to Sammy, but Cody loses. This is the point of this breaking news.
Okay, so I'm gonna go off on a rant here, but I don't understand what the love triangle thing would have anything to do with him losing the belt.
Because they're going to TBS and they don't want his love triangle stuff was getting too much attention, and they didn't want to drag that onto TBS as well.
But
That's a poor article unless it's actually like Tony Khan said that. I wouldn't believe that.
I don't believe it because A, it really wasn't that heavy of a thing, and B, it wasn't really even a bad look on him because he came out and he said, "Listen, Pam and I broke up back in October. We just only went public with it now because it just finally became tired of hiding it. But I suspect that Pam and him were probably already having problems prior to the engagement, and that the engagement was either an attempt to save the relationship by Sammy Guevara, or maybe that he didn't realize that Pam was on her way out, sort of a thing. But either way, I suspect Pam only said yes because it was on fucking national TV.
Right.
And then they got home and she was like, dude, I really don't want to be married to you. And so here's the I don't see AEW being that worried about that particular thing. I mean, it's not like it was Max Caster who came out and said really scandalous shit on AEW Dark that got them in trouble. It was a fictionalized love triangle that really didn't actually happen.
And if it did, it's none of anybody's business.
Yeah,
like we said,
if it did, it's none of
WBU
anyone else's business.
a long time ago.
But
Right.
B,
Nobody in wrestling's business. It's somebody's business. It's
theirs.
Pam's. It's Pam's future husbands.
Mhm.
It's Sammy's. It's Sammy's future wives.
It's Ty Conti.
Ty Conti's because her name's being dragged through the mud.
Mhm.
It's
Now-
all those people's.
Now, Sammy and Ty have gone public now that they're together. But again, this is 3 months later.
So
Okay.
moving forward,
So,
and we had a WBU about it a long time ago that you weren't there for. So we'll just move on.
Fair.
so
My hair is like a little. I gotta get a haircut.
So whose turn was it before the breaking news that I think is still
You.
fake, but okay.
Yeah, I give you. You're leaving Paul right for him.
Yeah, I'm taking Rey Mysterio. So Paul White
Oh, well.
versus and there's AEW Paul White.
Yes.
Fuck.
Don't diminish this.
Dude had a
I mean-
really dominant match.
He did have a really dominant AEW Paul White or AEW Shaquille O'Neal.
also had a decent match for the.
He
one
really
match.
did. Probably better than Paul White's match. I mean, I'm gonna go with Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay. So I got
Uh,
AEW Paul Wright versus.
AEW's Paul Wright versus. Oh Jesus, guys! I don't know if we're gonna get out of this. We'll get out. Oh, but we won't get out of that. We done fucked this up. Who would pick AEW's Paul White? AEW's Mark Henry.
He hasn't wrestled.
Oh yeah, all right,
Didn't
that's
work.
fine. That's fair. That's fine. AEW's Paul White versus.
You're getting some nasty feedback on your mic, just so you know.
I'm getting a lot of crackling.
Crackling.
Oh, I was
Crack,
biting
crack.
my nails. My bad. Can you hear me better now?
Every
Less-
time you talk, we hear crackle.
Oh,
Nope, there wasn't.
I wasn't talking.
Yep, there it was again.
There was again. So just quickly, AEW Paul Wright versus.
Yes.
Paul White versus
Makes a lot of crackles.
Luchasaurus.
Luchasaurus.
I know, bro. I don't know who else. Fuck. No
All
one's gonna
right.
beat the Big Show.
Paul Wright versus Hulk Hogan.
All right. See, you got it there.
Because he has to take the whole picture of Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
He got porn.
Yep. You got all sorts of crap. with it.
Inappropriate terminologies.
Yeah. The problem is that by its nature has degraded this. And so
But it
that-
also opens up Hulk Hogan for the other two people who may decide to look at other pieces of his history.
Hulk Hogan or Brutus Beefcake.
Why you got to do that, man? Why you got to do that?
Because it's the only way I could think someone would actually take Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the cake, Hogan. Beefcake versus Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Of course.
Beefcake versus Godfather.
Oh, Godfather.
I almost went Papa Shango there.
But-
Ooh.
Beefcake would have probably.
Yeah, Godfather. I mean, I'm never going to take Beefcake. Beefcake or the Booty Man.
Ooh.
I don't think I remember the Booty Man.
They're the same person.
It's also Beefcake.
Ooh.
It was when he came over to WCW from
Was he
WWF.
in the Dungeon of Doom at that time?
He was not yet, but he eventually joined. But he couldn't be Brutus the Barber Beefcake because
Right.
that was owned by WWF. So he became the Booty Man, and he came out in
Oh.
pants that had the butt cut out of him.
Oh, Jesus.
Technically, I think it was actually a fake butt put on it, but either way,
Beefcake.
Chose
Beefcake. I hate those fucking tights.
Okay.
That is some nasty ass tights. Booty Man or the Mummy, the Yeti. Oh, come on. You're obviously going to go with the Beefcake. Oh, I could change it to someone
Except
maybe a
with
little
the
bit.
Yeti, you
I
eventually
have
get.
Booty Man versus
Yeah.
Yeti.
Booty Man versus
I don't have
Yeti.
Beefcake. Beefcake
Sure.
would be an easy choice over that. But I'm gonna take the Yeti because it is an epic moment in history.
Mhm.
It very much
And
is.
you also eventually get the Ninja Yeti out of it.
Yes,
So.
I get all 4 matches,
Nice.
and theoretically, I get Reese.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway, I'm gonna take Yeti. I'm gonna leave Booty Man and Renegade. The natural progression from Renegade is very fun, and I'm pretty sure JLB doesn't know it, which sucks.
I'm Googling now.
See, I cannot in good faith take Booty Man, so I have to take Renegade.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you gonna use the natural progression still, so he knows it.
Wait. So you took Renegade though. So Booty Man
Yeah.
or
No, he's
Alex?
not. He hasn't given you one yet.
You did,
Yeah.
didn't you?
I haven't given you one yet. I
Oh.
took Renegade out of it, so
Wow.
I don't know if I'm gonna. I
Wow.
fucking hate Brutus
Well, you
in
left
all-
him in.
in all of his fucking forms.
This guy looks like a
Oh.
werewolf. What the hell is this?
Renegade.
Yeah.
Renegade was a cheap knockoff of Ultimate
Yeah.
Warrior.
They pitched. It was one of those WCW bullshit moments. They spent weeks pitching, like Hulk Hogan giving promos about how, soon we are going to see my ultimate opponent.
Oh,
This-
and so
this-
obviously this is before Warrior came in.
This warrior is coming to attack me. And then
Jesus.
vignettes showing like in silhouette, curly hair, like long curly hair, and tassels on the arms and all this stuff. And then it fucking wasn't Ultimate Warrior, it was Renegade, who came out with sort of Ultimate Warrior-ish face paint,
But a
Yeah,
denim vest. So
but a denim vest.
it was kind of Kevin Sorbo-y.
Yeah, and he had tassels on, but he also wasn't nearly as built as
He
Ultimate
rode a
Warrior.
motorcycle.
And he rode a motorcycle. Renegade.
Well, I think we have another botch along.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we need to do another season of those.
Definitely.
13 episodes.
Whoop.
But I don't know if I'm gonna do any natural progression. I'm gonna go Booty Man or that 70s guy.
Mike Awesome. in
Dude,
the
that
house.
70s guy.
Specifically that 70s guy and only
I-
that 70s guy.
I'll always pick that 70s guy. Dude, I enjoyed that gimmick. It was kind of shit, but I still enjoyed it because Mike Awesome is awesome. Booty Man or Norman Smiley?
God, that's so easy. That is Norman Smiley all day long.
Yeah? Okay, maybe I underestimated Norman. Okay.
Booty Man, or I could name anybody, and you're not going to choose the Booty
I'm
Man.
not gonna choose it. And
So
Alex, right?
apparently we're gonna. Oh my gosh, he would so choose Alex
I would-
Wright. Don't
there,
even.
the list of
I would
people,
choose Alex Wright over a lot of people.
Yeah, the list of people that I would
Disco
choose Alex
Inferno?
Wright over is very large.
Also would choose him over several people. All right,
Yeah, Disco
So-
Inferno was I don't know.
I'm gonna see if I can digress this enough. Booty Man versus the Wild Man Mark Marrow.
What? How is that a choice?
Mark Marrow. All day,
Yeah.
every day. All right. Even the Wild
Booty Man or Boogeyman?
Boogeyman, yeah, that's easy
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
That's easy.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna call it and say Booty Man is as the loser of the day because
I
I,
mean,
don't think
We could as
Booty
well
Man? Booty Man or Natalia? Natalia.
Natalia.
Booty Man or the Disciple would have been the next move, I suppose.
yeah.
Mhm.
And then that would have been him versus himself. So Ed versus Ed.
Yeah. Yeah, eventually the only way you could get me to choose Booty Man is if you 100% gave me no choice but to choose an Ed Leslie. And then I mean fuck, I can't choose. So
Booty
on that
Man or
note,
Nia Jax?
Like Velveteen
Nia
Dream
Jax.
would have been a safe bet.
Oh
Yeah.
no,
Then he
really?
might have chosen Booty Man.
Damn.
That, in fact,
I mean,
can I give you that real quick? Booty Man versus Velveteen Dream. Let's keep it rolling.
you're picking Velveteen. No way you're gonna pick Booty
Yeah, I'm
Man.
still probably gonna take Velveteen Dream.
Really? Wow. Okay.
As much as I think he's a garbage person, he at least could wrestle.
Yeah.
Okay.
So on that note, we're going to go ahead and close the book on the Fantasy Booking Institute. If you joined us for the live stream, thank you for coming. Regardless of whether we got into an argument in the chat. If you didn't, please join us for one of our future ones. You can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter. We broadcast live Sunday nights and Tuesday nights. Although we may adjust that schedule in the future just to find whatever fits our schedules better, because jobs have changed and schedules have changed. Anyways, but on that note, make sure to go to the Doobly Doos. You're going to find all of our links to our Facebook, our social medias, our Patreon page, and our merch store, where you can get your Pissant Podcast merch, or your Raw and Order WBU merch, or your Sasha Bear merch, or whatever. And support us that way. You can support us by liking, sharing, and subscribing to the podcast on whatever platform you choose to, giving us 5-star ratings if you can, or clicking that thumbs up button on YouTube or Facebook to show that you like that there. But otherwise, you can follow me pretty much any of the social medias at Raw and Order WBU, except on Facebook where it's at Pissant Podcast. You can follow D.A. Fabe at
D.A. Vincent Kayfabe.
And you can follow JLB at
JLB420. Real Talk Radio, though, is the brand at Real Talk Radio 8, anchor.fm/RTR.
Awesome. You can find all of the links down in the doobly doos, including tatnusco.com. You can check that out there. But otherwise, we're going to go ahead and close the book on the Fantasy Booking Institute. Thank you all for listening. We will see you soon.
Can I tell you a little something about Jesus?